My name is Ofelia. As a child, I was nicknamed Bonbon. I grew up in Orfanatorio El Milagro, also known as Miracle Ranch Orphanage, located in Ensenada, El Junco, Baja California. I want you to know that as a child, I experienced great horror in sexual abuse and physical abuse. As I grew up, I tried to deal with it by returning at least twice, trying to seek help for the ones who were still there. I was denied. I was told I was lying. I stopped contact with just about anybody that had to do with religion because this orphanage was Christian. As an adult and as a mother of two, my 8 and 10-year-old son started asking me questions about God. Because I was unable to answer them, I started taking them to a church called Calvary Chapel. One day, while going to get their coffee and their donuts, I noticed that they were collecting the money for an orphanage. I didn't pay much attention, as I always try to avoid anything that has to do with an orphanage. But as I looked into a picture, I recognized some faces. It was Tony and Edna. I started shaking, my legs went very weak, and I became very emotional. I walked away, and when I felt I was strong enough that I could talk without any tears, I spoke to the lady who was leading this fundraising, and I told her what had happened to me, not in great detail, mostly just the physical abuse. After a while, her husband and her talked to me, and they said that they really felt I was wrong, that they had known Tony and Edna for many, many years. Again, I felt like a victim. This time I gave them a little more detail about the sexual, about my witnessing seeing another girl also being molested and raped in my presence, as I knew I would be next. They didn't believe me. They didn't directly tell me they didn't believe me. They just kept telling me how great these people were and how they've been going there for many, many, many years. So I went with them to the orphanage, and I lied to them, told them that I was not going to cause any trouble, but I truly wanted to question. But once being there, Tony wouldn't look at me. And they already knew I was coming. I had been betrayed. The church had told him that I was coming and had told him about my accusations I had made. And I was not allowed or given the time or opportunity to say anything in front of their presence. Plus, I became afraid. My childhood fears came back. If you support this orphanage, please contact me. I am not a made-up person. I am a real person that to this day, at 36 years old, I still... If you would like to contact me or get more information, I'll be more than willing to give you a call. Contact me at www.miracle-ranch.org. Thank you. Me llamo Ofelia y de niña fui conocida como Bombón. Yo fui creada en Ensenada, Baja California, en el orfanatorio El Milagro, que está localizado en El Junco, en Baja California. Desde muy pequeña yo fui víctima de abuso físico, sexual, hasta mis 10 años. Quiero que si ustedes también tuvieron esta experiencia, me pueden contactar escribiendo a www.miracle-ranch.org. Miracle-ranch.org.